Good morning, David.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, yeah. So
Cool.
you're our first.
Yeah, and you're our first.
Wow, okay. So it's going to be beautiful. It'll
Yeah,
be like,
hopefully.
It's meant to be, clearly.
Yeah.
So big news from you guys.
Yes.
The Roland V-Stage.
We
it's
are
a
indeed
very
releasing
impressive looking thing.
Yeah, the V-Stage. The rumors are true. So the V-Stage is essentially kind of an all-in-one keyboardist's keyboard. So it's completely focused on keyboard-related sounds. And you got separate sections for each type of sound here. So we got organ over there, acoustic piano, electric piano, synthesizer ×2 actually. So there's 2 synth parts. And it's designed to be very fast to operate, and it's got several sound engines and a lot of new stuff in it as well. Over here, for instance, I have the piano section, and this is the V piano.
All right, so it's a virtual piano, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's all modeling, not sample based, and it's got brand new sounds in it as well. So we got the upright V piano now, and we got direct controls here, so we can easily, change the brightness. Just turn that up, turn it down. I really like turning it down because it gives you this like
well,
nice
muted piano is a bit, it's on point right
yeah.
now.
Oh, actually, on that point, I have something else for you as well. But we can also turn down the stereo width and then make it like nice and nice and intimate.
Yeah.
It becomes like very soft and loungy. I like that. But if you push the tone select here, you can also choose between a ton of different presets, and we actually have. We have felt pianos now as well.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of what you were saying earlier, so these are really nice and soft.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Turn the stereo width back up and down again. So yeah, it's really sweet piano section there, and of course. You do have the piano designer here if you want to dig a little bit deeper.
Can you make the 29-meter grand piano?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you can hit the piano designer, and then you get all of the classic piano designer parameters. So you can actually, let me just switch back the sound back to normal, like that. And then, yeah, so here we have the piano designer, and you can close the lid, for instance. You can open the lid. And you can change things like string resonance, damper resonance. And what I like to do is actually just crank all of these up, and then you get these like kind of
beautiful ambient piano, I'd imagine.
Not really. You get like this big clunky one, which is fun if you want to be a bit more like experimental. But then you can turn it down all the way and make it nice and soft again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's just the piano part. Of course, we have the E-piano section, which is super sweet as well. This is based on our supernatural. We call it enhanced supernatural. So this is like, it's kind of a fusion between sample-based and modeling. So it's a little bit of both. And you got loads of different new EP sounds in it. So there's everything from the classic tines here, and then we can quickly switch between different categories. So I can say I want a 75 tiny EP or a 74, 76, silver top, and so on.
Right.
So there's loads of these.
The classics.
Yeah. And you got direct kind of sound design on board as well. So you can, turn up the tremolo depth, turn up the tremolo rate.
It's pretty stacked, this front panel, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of control on it. I mean, more than some synthesizers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's designed that way, to be just very direct, to get your sounds, and you can very quickly do things like splits and stuff like that as well. So, like, if let's say I want the, I can switch the piano on and the E piano on. So now we have both. Sorry, I got the massive damper noise that I just designed. Bring it back to normal. So now we have those 2 layers, and we have part switches, as you can see as well.
Right.
But you have these split switches here, so I can very quickly just say I want the piano only on the left and E piano only on the right. So now I have. Right. And then I just press both to have them both layered.
So is it a two-way split across all the sections, or can you split things up?
You can split them completely individually as well. This is like the basic kind of shortcut.
Oh, right, nice.
If you just want, but if you go into the split point settings here, you have loads of detail you can do if you want to.
So I guess you could like leave the top octave unassigned for like sample triggers, like, you know, or whatever, because lots of people playing live have to do all that stuff as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, neat.
And then so we have the modeled the V piano over there. We got the new Supernatural E piano with loads of different sound design options. We got amp simulator here, tremolo, direct access to MFX section there for the E piano, and of course the big one is the all new virtual tone wheel organ. So we have harmonic bars here, so we can quickly make a nice organ sound. And then we have quick access to things like the rotary there. And you got brake as well, like if you want to kind of freeze the rotary. And these are
nice. This really coming across on the headphones. I like it.
yeah. It's the new rotary effect is really nice too. And I really like how it just when you turn down the speed and it kind of like slows down, and then it's just super sweet.
And can you have sort of two organs across a split, or is it one?
Yeah, you have three organ parts actually. So you have a pedal and a lower and an upper.
Right. So
and and you can quickly access those here. Here's the pedal part, the harmonic bars for the pedal, and there's the lower, and there's the upper, and then
you could
split
play.
them.
I mean, you could stick another keyboard in there and have a completely separate keyboard to control one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And then the synthesizer part is our ZEN-Core engine. So we have
full ZEN-Core, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you don't have all the parameters like on a Phantom or something, but you can import any ZEN-Core sounds. So you can use like Zenology and make really complicated patches and then just import them here if you want.
That's smart.
So.
And do you need cloud? You need to subscribe to cloud for that, or can you just bung your own?
You need to have an account. Yeah, but there's the free option with a free version of Zenology.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't offer sound design exactly.
No,
so
okay.
Yeah. So here's the synth part, and you have patch remain as well. So if I jump to a new sound. Yeah.
So there's a lot of DSP in here, I can sense there.
Yeah, a lot of power.
What's the voice count like? I mean, I guess piano's going to
Okay, that's interesting. So the tone wheel organ, this is unlimited polyphony.
Right.
The V piano, also unlimited polyphony. The EP and the synthesizers, should I say. Those parts, they share up to 256 voices.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on.
That'll do for a bit. So what about outputs? Have you got sub outputs?
Yeah. So you got a sub output there. You got line input, mic input, even external device 1 and 2 for USB controllers. You have a built-in audio and MIDI interface via USB-C as well, and you can actually record all of these parts separately.
Right. Is that native, or do you need the Roland driver? Because you often only get access to the stereo, don't you, without the.
Oh damn!
That doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I know it's only
I'm not
new.
sure. Well, basically, you can use it as class compliant.
Right.
But
That's
I
what I
think
mean.
you might need the
Roland,
the vendor driver for the separate.
It's the same on the other stuff.
Yeah.
That's really impressive, actually. So, has it got sort of even sample playback or anything like that as well?
It doesn't do sample playback.
Okay,
no.
all right.
Yeah.
So that makes it. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
But it has a lot of different technology mixed in one board, as you can see, and a lot of USB power. A really nice effect section. We got over 90 effects. And as you can see, they're all also very quickly accessible with on-off switches, and you can change between different effect types here. We even have a master compressor and EQ. There's a FET76 compressor emulation in here as well.
That's nice. And there's a mic input I see as well.
Exactly.
Is that just to sort of bring into the mix, or is it vocal?
Currently, it's just to bring the mic into the mix.
I mean, so that makes it good sense for just a performer, one solution performer.
Yeah, exactly.
Grab a speaker, mic stand, and you could do your covers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, this is you're really going for the stage market in a big way. I mean,
yeah, definitely. And you know, we've been doing similar products like in this category before, but it's been quite a while. You know, we had the VK series and the VR series and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is definitely something else, because now we have, you know, the brand new upright sounds and the brand new virtual tone.
Yeah, I mean, the bread and butter sounds are really good.
And
it's actually quite sort of. It's not that massive either. It's got a decent size. This
this is a 76.
76.
And we have an 88 as well. And it's a brand new it's a brand new waterfall key bed as well, which is really like it's semi-weighted, but it's very nice and light. And I mean, yeah, it's just very nice.
Does it do aftertouch at all, or is
this one does aftertouch? Yeah, not the 88, but this one, the 76 does. It's very. It's a brand new key bed with triple sensor as well, so it responds really quickly. It's very nice and bouncy and very dynamic.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. So I guess, do you have pricing information for this yet?
Yeah. So recommended retail is $34.99 for the 76.
So that's MAP price, yeah?
Yeah, and $39.99 for the 88 version.
But I can see it's the sort of thing that, you know, if you're a gigging musician...
Yeah.
Because previous to this, I suppose if you wanted to do this via Roland, you'd have to go via one of the big workstations, which might give you a load of stuff you didn't need.
Yeah, that's a common solution for a lot of like musical directors and stuff. But if you're more keyboard focused, this is I would say like a simpler and faster solution, because you have all of the classics there, things like organ and EP, and you can easily adjust them in the typical ways you would do. Whereas like a big workstation is more versatile and more advanced.
Yeah, of course.
So this,
can you switch all of it on and build a patch that has everything? I mean, is that, I'm not asking you to do it on the fly, but so you can have all of the sections on at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, we can do that very quickly, and so like here I have, now it's just a piano, and we can switch the E piano on, layer it, synthesizer, turn it up a little bit, and then organ.
Nice. That breaking, Leslie, is lovely.
Yeah, that rotary is really nice. Yeah.
So you can, basically all you need is a cape now. Does it come with a cape?
Sorry?
Does it come with a cape? Because it feels like you need one to play all of those keyboards at the same time, right?
Yeah, I wish I had one. I should have brought mine, actually. I left it at home.
It's available now?
Yeah, this is available now.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you very much, Nick. Always a pleasure.